Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Fat Lady Knits. I am so glad that you're spending a few minutes of your precious time with me today. This one is going to be really, really short. Last time we were talking, and I was talking this yarn that I love. Doesn't this look like a mess? Well, it's a mess that I can explain. What happened on my way to making a hat? What happened was I came across uh, um, a little blurb about there was this machine knitter who was doing full cable sweaters, but she was using a technique from 1960 something, and I figured, hmm, let me see if I can do it. I was sitting in front of my bulky, and I was like, okay. So just looking at pictures, I try to figure out what this lady did to produce faux cables on the flatbed knitting machine. I'm using a Brother Bulky 260. Okay? And apparently you have to you're tucking stitches and you have plain stitches and you have to lift the tuck stitch into a particular place to give you this thing that looks like a cable without doing the cable crossing. And as anyone knows, when you have a flatbed machine and you're crossing cables, it can be a pain, okay? Because you're literally stretching stitches across the bed, and if that yarn is not springy enough, it can really be a pain. And then you've got needles pulling together. It can be a mess. But there's some people who are really good at it. Wow, the most awesome colored bird just flew into the tree. Wow. I have to make sure I watch how I go back inside because we know their bathroom habits. um, so I tried, the first thing I tried, I ended up with just really big tucks. I was like, no, that's not what they meant. Now, I have one here that's sort of looks like a cable, but you see, once again, see what happens when you have all this color? You really can't, the stitch tilts this way, but you can't see it because there's so much going on in terms of color. So this might not be the best example. Let me see, what happens if I try to show you? Hmm. Yeah, it's too colorful. You really cannot see it. You really cannot see it. And I don't think I have it. I wish I knew which Japanese knitting machine from 1960, whatever it was, had this pattern because I would love to be able to do the faux cables. Not the ones you knit and then you take it off and you take a needle and you darn it. No, don't want to do that. But to be able to sit at the machine, that would be fun. Now, this is a short video, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about on this because, man, life is so busy sometimes. This. I have been working on this project for more than a year. As a matter of fact, I'm in my second year. And these are all little, I guess, pins I'm using to mark my stitches. This is crochet, and I'm doing a yarn over this nylon. What is this? This is just this. Wait a minute, where's the needle? Where's the, ah, does that show? It would help if it was upright, right? This is what I'm using. Can you see that? Huh. Hmm. Well, you get the idea. Let's see. Hmm. Huh. Well, anyway, it's a nylon, and I'm knitting over. I'm crocheting. I tried knitting over it. It was an absolute nightmare. Okay, you know nightmare. But so I tried crocheting, and once I go beyond this, it will not stay flat. I have tried everything, including ironing it when I'm done. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just need When I notice that it will not stay flat anymore, maybe I need to change the crochet hook and just keep going up. It's just that I want this to be really really tight, but it is not working. And as I've said, I've been working on this for more than a year. This is the second year I'm going into this. I have taken this out. I have started this so many times. It's unbelievable. But this isn't the yellow awesome? And you see the flecks of color? That did not come from me dyeing this yarn and getting this flex. I echo printed a scarf, and when I was done, I didn't like it. So I pulled it out. And what I found, which was very interesting to me, when you echo print on the wool, it, it loses some of that softness and springiness. It becomes a little tougher, or actually a lot tougher, in my opinion at any rate. So I thought this would be perfect for this project I'm trying to do. There goes a plane. Someone's going someplace. You should have taken me with you. And yeah, but as I said, I love that because it has that bullseye look. There's the middle with no color, and then there's this and all these flecks of color, because at some point these were in the shape of leaves, but when you pull it out, you get these nice flecks. But I don't know what to do because, as I said, it's been more than a year, and right now I'm really frustrated. I don't know what I'm doing wrong that it will not stay flat. It's annoying, annoying, annoying. Maybe I just need to try and start with a granny square. Except I don't like granny squares. I've seen hundreds of different granny squares. I don't like granny squares. And I was in an online Zoom and everyone was making a granny square. I was like, oops, I think I'm in the wrong place because I don't like them. But right now, they're really beginning to look good to me because this is frustrating. What am I doing wrong? I understand when I knitting or crocheting, any handwork that I do, it's tight. For some reason, I everybody else has a loose, not me. Mine comes out tight, military style. The things I make, they can stand up on their own because I am a tight worker. But still, why can't I've tried increasing stitches. I've, I don't know what else to do because this is as far as I can get, because the next row I do, it will start curling. I even see where each of these little, it looks like pins are, it's supposed to be a triangle, and you're increasing every other row. No matter, it still isn't working. I don't know what to do, and I love this, so I don't want to pull it out, but I don't know. I think I'll just go and work on the hat because right now I think this will be better for my nerves. It'll be color, and I'll have my sideways hat because before you know it, fall will be here, and it will be time to be doing holiday knitting. And with the holidays, all kinds of things come up. And since this seems to have turned into Airplane Central, let me say goodbye. Thank you for coming. And should any of you ever be at my funeral, make sure they have this yarn there. Till next time, bye.